Hello everyone, it's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida, and I wanted to bring you guys another home tour. Today is very special to me. This is for Smalls Bobcat, and I wanted to start here with this sign. We did a fundraiser for my birthday, and it was to build Smalls a new playground, and boy, oh boy, was that a success. So I'd like to walk you all the way around her enclosure. I've started these home tours because there are so many misconceptions out there about how our enclosures are created and why. So I've started this series of videos to walk each cat that lives here at Big Cat and show you exactly what it is you can't see in just one photo or one video. So hopefully in this one video we'll clear up some things. So we'll just start here. I just came in through the entrance from the tour path, and there is a safety gate right here. So we never go in the enclosures here with our cats. However, we do have to go in from time to time for maintenance reasons, but we shift the cat away from that section. So what we would do is we would shift her into whatever side we didn't need her in, and we would close this guillotine door here. And then there is an exterior door, and we'd close that behind us, and then the interior door, and that would lead access to that side where her playground is. And she'd be safely closed over here. This giant pile of ferns is actually a really cool den, and so she loves to lay up in those ferns and just hide from everybody. She can see us, we can't see her. And then she can go into the den below. They're really wonderful. They keep them nice and cool in the summer and then warmer in the winter. She does have some boomer balls in there that she can play with. She's got this beautiful hibiscus tree. And then she has this really cool tall platform, which she enjoys being at the very, very top of. She also enjoys clawing it. There's a beautiful picture of her. So she's got multiple levels. She does claw and rub all over that, so it helps keep her nails trimmed. It also helps her get any kind of mats that she might develop. This right here is her feeding lockout. So you'll see that there's a concrete slab, a water bowl, there's a ceramic tile that covers her water bowl to keep any kind of debris from falling in it. We do clean and sanitize their feeding lockouts every single day and give them fresh water. You'll see her water bowl is slightly elevated. That's just to keep her from peeing in it. Wild cats really love to pee on everything, but in the wild they would be peeing in water. Oh, we're getting a Gilligan cameo behind me. So this is another safety entrance. So you can see it's just an extension of the cage. It's double locked, double door. So if we need to get into this section of her enclosure, that's the way we would go in, and we'd make sure she was closed into the other side. You can see the rope for her guillotine door. If we ever needed to catch her for a vet visit or just to get a good visual of her, we can close her in that feeding lockout. And then our vet can get really close and be able to see anything that we might have concern about. Here's another view of her platform. So we're just gonna walk all the way around. I already know where she is. Settled in for the day. So the keepers have to walk between this wall and her enclosure. So you can see there's also very thin mesh there to keep us and her safe. You can see this is sort of her worn out path. This is the area she likes to run. I think she's gonna come say hi. Where'd you go? I saw her jump down. See where she ended up. So there's also that very thin mesh right here as well, because again, you have to walk between the wall and her enclosure. Here she is. Hi, small girl. So you can see the den has an entrance on either side, so she can run right through there. Gonna show everybody your new playground. So thanks to our amazing supporters, we did fundraise, and Victor and Jamie designed this amazing playground for her. Smalls is a bobcat that really doesn't enjoy going to our 22,000 square foot funcation enclosure. The idea of putting her in a transport and trying to move her there has proven to be incredibly stressful for her and us. So I just thought it would be nice to give her her own little bit of funcation with lots of new big platforms. And she's got another new toy there, which you can see she's marking it as hers. So she has this amazing setup where she can climb all the way up and be all the way up in that tree. There's some nice rope that she can scratch on and a nice little platform there. She has actually recently started really enjoying this tower, so she can climb all the way to the top and lay up there in that tower area, which is really nice. They put little safety railings up there for her so that she can't just jump from it, but also because, again, she's a bit shy, so it would make her feel more comfortable to have some sides, not solid sides, but enough to make her feel a little more hidden. All right, we gotta keep going. So she can go all the way up into her tree, and there's a nice catwalk that goes right between her tree. She spends all day right up there in the middle of that, just watching the world go by. It does come down, and she's got a nice little box here as well, little tower, her little princess towers. And then she has a catwalk out to the front that also has another little lookout tower. Over here, she has another option for a feeding lockout. So again, a door we can close if she goes in there. When we do operant conditioning with her, we'll walk her to all of her various lockouts so that she feels equally comfortable in all of them. So another view of one of her little princess towers, and it goes all the way up and over through the tree. So she does have access to this whole section too. There are 2 of those tree stump dens, so if we ever had to lock her away from her very big den for like maintenance purposes, she'd still have some safe places to hide. There is another safety entrance here, so another double door system if we ever needed to go inside this back section. You can see there's the door that leads her from that section to this one, which we can open and close if needed. I'm gonna make my way all the way around. So this is all still Smalls, even though she doesn't always use it. I have seen her in every single section. So another view back. So she's got 3 dens in a row, so if she ever needed to feel like she has to hide, she can do that. There's another door right behind these palmettos, another tree stump den, some more toys. She has this toy here, yet another door leads her back to this whole section where there's another den for her. So we'll just keep walking around. She likes to chase things over in this section, and she will chase the meds keeper every night when they come to Servy, who is her next door neighbor. So this side is Smalls and this side is Servy. You can see she didn't follow me over here because she knows it's not meds time, so there's no extra snacks. So there's a nice little stump here that she can claw. Here is yet another safety entrance and yet another door that we can open and close if we need to shift her around. Here is her last feeding lockout, so she has a freshwater bowl all the way over here. More toys. So the hoses are spread out all over the place, and they're made in a way where they'll reach every single water bowl or lockout. And you can see that she also has mesh on this side because she could easily reach out and mess with that hose, which we obviously don't want her to do. Another view back into her last big section. And then we'll come around this corner and we're back up to her playground area. And she is now hanging out in that tower. till she makes her way back up to her tree. I really love this one. This is the only one I really want her to come over and hang out in, this one, but it's a little too close to the tour path, so she doesn't do it that often. Such a good girl. Where'd you go? Oh, I was hoping she'd do it. Nope, back up to her tree. Yep, that's where we're gonna stay for the rest of the day. Drive by quickly and all you see is a bobcat tail up there. So here is the end of her enclosure. We're right back to that original safety entrance. So thank you guys who have joined us for these home tours and have been enjoying them. And if you have any other questions, please go to bigcatrescue.org/cages.